Greetings to our entire Dolphin community, our alumni, our faculty, our friends and partners. You know, over the last few years, we've been sharing news and updates with you like this through video. They've been well received, so we'd like to continue the discussion with you. We're pleased to make this type of message an annual tradition, which our entire Dolphin community can partake of every spring, our State of the University address. With that, I'd like to share with you today a few thoughts on where we are currently and where we're headed as a university. Last year at this time, I offered updates to you on how our university was navigating the economic and the operational and the safety challenges brought on to all of us by the pandemic. Today, I'm pleased to update you on our progress on those and even more. Let me start with the state of your university in terms of its financials. I can tell you that the state of Jacksonville University fiscally is strong. I can tell you in my nearly 10 years here, I've never seen a moment of such momentum and promise for this university. We made some tough decisions. We balanced our strategic moves in the last 2 years against the challenges that we saw. And ultimately, I believe, it's being proven out, that we provided this university a much stronger financial footing. You know, thanks to the short-term sacrifices from many of you, our faculty and our staff, throughout 2020 and 2021, along with things like our voluntary retirement program and the critical support from state and federal emergency funding, our university now is financially stable and I think well-positioned for long-term success, even as we battled our way through a global pandemic. For our 500-plus employees, we've already reinstated salaries back to pre-COVID levels, and this spring, we're pleased to also reinstate to full levels the retirement match back to where they were before COVID hit. More to that, we're better positioned now to withstand what are likely to be more outside hits, these future exogenous shocks in our country that hit our industry of higher education, and they hit every one of us in our daily lives. Every one of us is feeling today things like supply chain disruptions when you go to a grocery store, or the reemergence of inflation when you go to a gas station. But we're committed to move through this. We're determined. This year, we pushed, I think, decisively into some really encouraging opportunities, some of which you may know about. We launched several new programs and partnerships at a healthy pace. We launched the 12-month Bachelor of Nursing in the late fall of last year. We added a Master of Science in Respiratory Care, and then a practical nursing program. We're already in the second year of admitting talented students to our Palm Coast location south of here. We've added a comprehensive oral implantology postgraduate program. As many of you know, we announced very recently the 5th college of the university, the College of Law. There's not been a new College of Law started in America since 2014. And the level of support and encouragement around this, the Jacksonville University College of Law, has been really encouraging. We're just finished celebrating the 60th anniversary of the Linda Berry Stein College of Fine Arts. We hosted and celebrated one of the great minds in all of healthcare today, the president and CEO of the world's leading hospital, Dr. Genrico Ferrugia, as he came and accepted the 4th JU Presidential Global Citizen Award. We opened a new basketball performance center, and we hired a coach, Jordan Mincy, who not only led our men's basketball team to an incredible season, undefeated in his home gym, but he was also given the national award for first-year coaches, the Joe B. Hall Award, a tremendous accomplishment. We launched a new partnership with Jacksport to educate the community about the St. Johns River. You know, we're blessed to sit this incredible 250-acre campus on the beautiful St. Johns River, and this agreement with Jacksport's important. And we celebrated the most successful Dolphin Dash and Charter Day celebrations in our 88-year history. At the same time, we're continuing to nurture and support our roots. We began as a university of the liberal arts and sciences, and we continue to honor that. The humanities and social sciences, education and math, the core disciplines we built this university on as far back as 1934, now supplemented by the emerging new fields of study and so much opportunity. We're also investing in this campus, many of you know. We're renovating the library. Our STEAM Institute, science, technology, engineering, arts, and math, those renovations are on track to begin in earnest this summer right next door to the Howard Building. The Kinney Center, one of the main hubs of our whole campus, those renovations are underway to create a new student space, a gathering space, an eating space, indoor-outdoor flowing space. We've made investments in the residential experience, upgrades to the village apartments and to Oak Hall, places where people can gather, furniture, appliances across the board. And as we've been adding tens of thousands of new square feet here to this 250-acre campus, we got to make sure people know their way around. So you're going to see brand new signage, what they call wayfinding signage, all around campus, attractive and accurate. And there's one more project we're going to hope to announce later in the year, but wait on that one. Let me tell you a little bit about Arlington, this area that surrounds us. There's a lot of change going on in Arlington. The idea that we could create a project years ago that was called by others Renew Arlington. The Turbo Roundabout out front is done, thanks to our partners at JTA and the City of Jacksonville. The only roundabout just like that in the entire country, of a very European adoption. Much safer, much more curb appeal. You'll see more landscaping. There'll be road diets underway. You're going to see utilities buried. It's a massive upgrade to the area just around our university. Of course it's going to look better, but it's also going to be safer for your use, whether you're walking, riding a bike, or driving a car. Just to our south, we're very pleased to have an excellent national public charter school called the Idea Schools out of Dallas, Texas. Their construction is well underway just to our south. If you go a little bit further, there's renovations underway at what's called College Park in honor of our university, with a grocery store going in there, Winn-Dixie, the first kind of grocery store in the Arlington area in years. There's a Wawa coming onto University Boulevard. That's going to be an excellent addition to the area. There's new housing going up all around us, but let me comment. With the sorts of things that we're doing on this campus, with the natural connection between business and healthcare and technology, with our fine arts and arts and sciences, plus more graduates than in the past, there's going to be a need for housing. There's going to be a need for housing for graduate students, for faculty, staff, families, military, and I predict when we have this conversation next year, you're going to be hearing a lot more about housing all around us. Let's look a little bit toward the future and what you should expect from us. We're going to lean even harder into the strategies that we have found have been working. We're going to continue to move quickly on the opportunities that make sense for this university. Sometimes it looks to people like a million stars in the sky when they're following what we do, but there are shapes to the constellations of the strategy that we're following. That's one of the things that gets me excited. We're going to continue to form the partnerships that add value, whether it's with thought leaders or whether it's with leading academic institutions or industry executives or elected officials or so many enlightened donors and investors and alums. We're anticipating the ongoing shifting dynamics that every good university sees inside undergraduate enrollment. And we're working to refine our strategy as we shape the future classes of JU Dolphins. You can see over decades who's going to be coming 17, 18, 19 years old, and you can make your adjustments accordingly. I've been thrilled with the work inside at our senior levels and anticipating the changes in the dynamics and the demographics of this entire country. We're going to continue to develop graduate and professional programs in the future and look to partner those with some of our legacy excellence at the undergraduate level. And we're going to continue, we are committed to accelerating our climb to preeminence. A university that not that long ago was unranked and now consistently in the top 30 in the region by U.S. News and World Report, among others. We're going to focus on the hardworking faculty, the talented staff, and we're going to take dead aim at extraordinary student outcomes. That is our reason for being. There's a number of more exciting things on the way. We're right now in the process of updating the names of two of our colleges. The Linda Berry Stein College of Fine Arts, founded in 1961, is now the Linda Berry Stein College of Fine Arts and Humanities. The Davis College of Business is now the Davis College of Business and Technology. Both of those name changes reflect what's being taught there and better alignment. And we're pleased to make those official as of July 1 of this year. You know, the first students of our College of Law are going to begin their classes this August. Already, with the portal open less than a couple of months, we've received nearly 250 applications for 20 seats. We've recently partnered with a very popular show called The College Tour. It reaches millions of high school students who are in their college search process. It's a show that's streaming on Amazon Prime and other platforms, and it's hosted by a famous JU alum, Alex Boylan. Our hour-long episode on that on Amazon Prime is going to launch during our August Welcome Week this coming fall. And we are working on another announcement a little bit later in the summer that we will share with you, and it fits neatly into our clear aspirations to even better serve the community in medical education through partnership. We here in Jacksonville are blessed to live in an absolute global healthcare mecca. And we have aimed much of what we do as a university to be able to partner with and serve and stay ahead of where that is going. And this next medical education partnership will be exciting, so stay tuned. I want to thank every one of you for your continued engagement and support. We simply couldn't create this type of deep and enduring progress here without a very spirited campus community, a faculty, alums, including me, donors, partners, and so many others who support what we do. I can tell you we're just getting started. Our plan is ambitious, and I assure you we will stay strategic. As always, please reach me or any member of the cabinet here with any of your questions or ideas. Our senior leadership team loves to hear from you. Thank you, and please keep up the great work.